Good morning, Boker Tov, everyone. So today is Columbus Day, and just in time for Columbus Day, there was a new documentary released where it was discovered conclusively after doing DNA testing on the remains of Christopher Columbus for over 20 years of research that indeed what was always speculated and thought was the case is actually confirmed now, that Christopher Columbus was a Jew from Spain, a Sephardic Jew, who because of the Spanish Inquisition and the persecution of Jews had to hide his Jewish identity. And now we know that America was discovered by a Jew. That's pretty cool. On Yom Kippur, we spoke about the phenomenon in Israel of legacy stickers, that due to the tragedies of October 7th and the aftermath of October 7th, the ongoing war all year, where we lost over 2,000 Israelis, the families created stickers in their memory. And if you go to Israel, you see all over walls and billboards and all over poles stickers. And the stickers have a picture of the beautiful soldier or civilian that was killed. And the family chooses a quote that is their motto, or that summarizes their essence, who they were, what they lived for, what their identity and purpose and mission was. And the purpose of these stickers is, as in Judaism we know, zachor, to always remember them and to carry on their life, because some of them were so young as 19, 20, 21 years old. So by us seeing their beautiful faces and hearing what they believed, we can live for them and carry on their legacy and bring elevation to their souls. And indeed, someone went and took all of these thousands of stickers and put them on one website so people could go and learn and remember these individuals, these righteous martyrs who gave their lives defending the Jewish people or being killed al Kiddush Hashem just because they were Jews. And the website is Stickers of Meaning, and you could read about all these soldiers and what they stood for. And each quote is more beautiful and more inspiring than the next. One, for example, says, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. Another sticker says that where there's darkness, you be the light, in Hebrew. And another sticker says, those who speak but don't act, like those who plant but don't harvest. And you see the picture of the soldier and if they were in the army, their unit and their rank. And you remember these beautiful Jews who were murdered, killed, because they're Jews living in the land of Israel. But then I mentioned on Yom Kippur that there were two stickers that caught my attention that seemed to contradict one another. One sticker said, Af pam zelo muchar midai. It's never too late in life. And how true that is. It's never too late. You could always change. You could always be better. You could always improve. But then another sticker from another beautiful soldier said, Muchar yoter mima shata choshev. It's much later than you think. And as we said on Yom Kippur, this really captures the essence of Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is about, what is my life's purpose? What is my motto? What do I live by? What is my principle? My essence? What will be my legacy? And Yom Kippur reminds us that on the one hand, it's never too late. We could always create a legacy. We could always do something that will be impactful and meaningful in our lives and the lives of others. We shouldn't ever say it's too late. On the other hand, as we saw October 7th and the aftermath of this year reminds us that it's much later than we think, because we never know how much time we have, and therefore we must act immediately. And when I think about Christopher Columbus being discovered 500 years after his death that he was a Jew, and tragically had to hide that from the world because of fear of death and persecution as he saw Jews fleeing Spain and being persecuted. We think about all the Jews throughout Jewish history who couldn't live as Jews freely. And the message of it's never too late reminds us that even Christopher Columbus, who we only discovered 500 years later that he's a Jew, which means that he not only couldn't live as a Jew, but he couldn't even die as a Jew. He couldn't get a Jewish burial. And Kaddish was never said at his funeral, although he surely wanted it to be said. It's never too late to give his soul that elevation. And therefore today at the synagogue this morning at the services, we said Kaddish for the soul of Christopher Columbus and all the Jews throughout history who had to hide their Jewish identity. And the message of it's never too late, and the reminder that Christopher Columbus had to hide his Jewish identity, is that as we wage this war in Israel for the freedom of the Jewish people in Israel, and we fight anti-Semitism here in America, to be able to allow every Jew to live proudly and freely as a Jew, that never again should a Jew have to hide their Jewish identity, because as Jews we can be proud of who we are and what we've contributed to the world, including this beautiful country of the United States of America. And we should never have to deny our essence, our Jewishness to the world. And it's never too late for us to correct the tragedy of Jewish history so that no Jew should ever have to live in fear. Have a wonderful day.